Hello everybody, Frankmusik here, Episode 2, Run 2, Binding of Isaac. Last run went pretty well, we got a load of unlocks, and we're just going to carry on. Let me just select the game here. New run. Isaac was pretty good last run. I think what we're going to do is we're going to step it up a bit, and we're actually going to put the game into hard mode. It wasn't in hard mode before. So hopefully we'll get a few more unlocks. Now I'm just going to do the naughty thing of just reloading the level until I get a power-up room, treasure room, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and I just got an achievement for resetting the game too many times. That's good. Let's keep going here. This is so exciting. I know, I'm sorry. When you're in hard mode, the likelihood of a treasure room showing up becomes less of a chance. If that makes any sense. I might just start the run in a second, but it's much better to get the room that you require. Ooh, especially when it gives you two options. Let's give this a shot. Multi-dimensional buddy. Not a particularly great power-up. Not bad either, but not one that I particularly want to have every run. Can shoot through walls, which is always useful. You can interfere with a lot of enemies as it makes its way across the room. It sort of stalks your previous moves. Poop room. Spiders. Not too much of a problem so far. As I said, this particular power-up isn't one of my favourites, but we will make it work. And bad trip. That's a little bit annoying. Losing health. By no fault of my own. So these walking guys, of course, are a little bit irritating because they block your bullets from attacking enemies. But that's all they do. They're not too much of an issue. Okay, explosive diarrhea. Let's blow some stuff up. Nothing there. Never mind. Okay. Chipping our way through here, that was a bad mistake. Completely unnecessary. I must say, doing these streams forces me to try and play much better than I would if I was just playing this game on my own, that's for sure. Okay. So these spiders are a little bit irritating because they're kind of quick. So this particular passive is useful if you have a certain type of tears where your power of tears goes up the longer the distance the tears travel. So if you have a small rock, I think the further away, or the more distance the tears travel, with something to power up like small rock, the tears become exceptionally powerful because, of course, this passive makes your tears travel over a longer distance due to the bright angles. All very interesting stuff. And because we're in hard mode, we have the harder characters. There is a name for that, but I've forgotten what the name is. Nothing but professionalism here on this gaming channel. Okay. This guy's kind of annoying. He's got two flies that are stopping a lot of my tears from hitting him. So every other tier is basically missing and being blocked. Okay. Dice shard. Useful, I think, once I get into a treasure room. Okay. This is the old Bomberman boss. Terrible AI on this thing. Kills itself more than it kills me. And thankfully he exposed a secret room for us. Which was nice. So we're going to take a bit of a gamble here. Of course I'm going to be wasting some keys right now. Hopefully get some good stuff. Okay. Coins, and we used our last key, and we have Fishtail. Fishtail, very useful when we start getting mulligan passives. not passives, power-ups. Increases the likelihood of flies, I think, is what happens with him if you have any fly power-ups. The boss. Monstro. Pretty easy fight. The thing about this game is you get very good at the early levels because you die a lot when you first play. The hard thing about this game, like all sort of permadeath games, is I accidentally dropped a bomb there, is the fact that you don't have as much practice on the later levels, which is generally where you end up dying. So you have to spend a lot of time mainly just working through levels you know back to front, which can get a bit boring. Okay, Monstro's done. What do we get? Not the best. We're not getting particularly great things right now, but we will make it work. Moving on. Last run we got really lucky with the angel room. That definitely helped. Okay. Just checking all the fires here for any coins or hearts, because we are not currently at full health. Can actually push those into the fire, I think. Okay. Oh, he has the old deflect away the tears power up. Lovely. A little bit of mine. We're going to get up and close. Up close and personal. Easily dispatched there. Now we are kind of low on health, but if I concentrate, we should be able to regain that pretty rapidly. Okay, that was nothing particularly important. Good thing is we do have a spare key here, so we can unlock the chest and open up the treasure room at the same time. Oh wow, lots of keys. That was really nice. This is Virgo, Libra, sorry. To this day, I don't know what Libra does. I've never bothered checking. I think it like equalizes out your powers or something? I do not know. Okay. Troll bombs, trolling, art. You need as many of those as possible. I can't believe how much health I've already lost. Quite embarrassing. But I also haven't played this game for a couple of months, so a little bit rusty. And I'm playing on my iMac instead of my laptop, and the screen is a lot bigger, which in theory sounds great, but the problem with it is, there's more screen to look around. Hopefully this has got a soul heart in it. Oh, more bombs. Oh, we'll take them. Okay. We do have an aggro fire behind us. And the other problem with these guys is the thing about the hard mode. If you get hit by one of those captain enemies, or whatever they're called, the coloured enemies, they do take off a whole heart of damage rather than just half a heart. So that can add up pretty quickly. Another thing I love about what they've done in this game is whenever you face off more enemies in a room than say 2 or 3, the music actually changes and gets more dramatic based on how many enemies are in the room. I think it's a really nice touch. Oh dear, I'm getting a little bit swamped there. Okay. We are. Another little passive. Oh, Lucky Rock has appeared in the basement. I can't remember how I get all these things. I'm going to stick with the smelly fish, just in case I get any mulligan stuff. Ooh, that's a good spacebar weapon. It's the old hourglass. If you make a mistake, you can rectify it by going back in time. Not a bad little power-up. I think it actually stops working if you use it too often when it turns into a regular hourglass. A little bit annoying. Wow, I really screwed this one up. Wow, that was dumb. That was really amateur. down to 1 heart. Oh, I could use my hourglass. Never happened. Brilliant. There we go. Let's do this correctly now. There we are. You can actually lead these guys into the fire as well, which is kind of nice. Chipping away here. I do like to clear all the rooms, just in case there's any freebies kicking around. And it's also good for recharging spacebar weapons when you're in these L-shaped rooms. Now we are going to blow up both of these walls to get the half a heart. And the key, I need as much health as we can get right now because I haven't been doing a very good job of that. What's in this chest? Oh, pills. Okay, it's just an aesthetic change, it doesn't do anything else. No problem. Now, we do have an arcade that we could go to. We do have 6 bombs. I do like just blowing up the stuff in the arcade and hopefully getting more coins. So let's quickly do that. It does cost a coin to go in. But more coins. And a pill. And what is this guy going to drop? That's what we needed. We needed the heart. And let's see what this is. Puberty. Another aesthetic change. Pills, of course, are a gamble. They can debuff you as well as buff you. On serious runs, I don't like to use the pills. It's too much of a gamble. Okay, I hate this boss. Not so much because of the big guy, but these little ghost guys, yeah, they're a little bit irritating. They seem to move the opposite way that you move. Okay, at least we're only down to 1 now. Okay, this becomes pretty elementary. Could just probably like that. And that takes off generally a substantial amount of health. I just kite the side of them generally. Don't like to stay in front of them too much, just because of that. Good. Alright, took a little bit of damage. Okay, it's one of my favourite power-ups. Just having shot speed and more tears is always useful. Okay, this is cool. We could get that if I wanted to, but as I said last episode, when it comes to angel rooms, I would rather have angel rooms than devil deals. They're just more powerful. We did really good on that last game because of the angel deal that we got. Okay, so we do have a curse on us. Curse of the Lost, so I can't see where I've gone and where I'm going. But, not to worry, it's just a memory test. For these guys, just be patient, you can just chip away at them. They're pretty slow moving. You don't need to rush them too hard. Okay. Way around this corner, and there's the last little guy. I have not got any secret rooms yet. I'm also not particularly looking for them, so it's not too much of a concern for me right now. Oh, there's a little bit of damage there. Oh, that's smart. Pill, pheromones. Dice shard. We're going to keep the dice shard if we get a... actually, let's do this. Oh no, I really messed that up. I meant to do that earlier. Oh well. Never mind. Yeah, these grey slugs, I think, are my most hated enemy in the game. They just cause a lot of havoc with their charging and their diagonal explosions on death. Okay. Fat Bat, only annoying because he's kind of tanky. Right. Done. Money bombs. Very nice. So we've got 17 coins, so we will have some money to spend on a shop. Oh, I haven't done the room like this yet. It seems to be one of the new trap rooms. Okay, that's good. On my 1001% run, I'm still looking for a broken gaping maw. Edward McMillan, or how do you say his name, the guy who invented the game, said to me on Twitter that They've introduced more ways of finding the gaping maw, and I think that's all I'm missing in order to complete my bestiary. But who knows? Maybe someone can tell me. If I've got 1001% and I'm missing one achievement, what is it that I need to do to complete the entirety of the game? Okay, skeleton guys, very fast bullets. That's about the only issue with these guys is how fast their bullets are, not so much them. But pretty avoidable. Shut down these portals. I'm going to throw a bomb at that portal, just so it's X-nade. So we haven't found the treasure room yet on this particular level, so we're going to have to work against our curse here and look for it. Alright. Spiders with more spiders. Sane person's idea of a nightmare. Oh, that was really dumb. Let's give them the hearts away. Aggro spiders. Very aggro. Apologies for being very slow on this game. I do like to take my time. Speedruns are not really anything that I'm too into. I think it takes a lot of the fun out of the game. There's always fun things to discover. When you're just trying to rush through a game, it takes a lot of the fun out of it, I think. Alright, trap room, easy enough though. It's a timing thing. Troll bomb, no problem. 2 facts. Some floating guys. We're missing some floor panels. Oh. We'll use our little hourglass here just to... Oh, wow, that was a real waste of the bomb. Yeah, you just kind of hang out until they shoot, and then you just quickly move out of the way. I'm thinking of other games that I would like to play for future episodes. Games that I have on my Steam library that I'm interested in, or have played a lot, should I say, are Factorio, which is a fun game. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a pretty fun, interesting strategy game. Cuphead, but I only have that on Windows, so I'd have to somehow figure out how to run OBS on a Windows machine, virtual machine, so that would probably tank my CPU. But Cuphead's fun. I know it's kind of had its moment in the sun. But I haven't played a lot of it yet, so it'd be fun for me, because it'd be fresh gameplay rather than a game that I know well, like this one. Other games. Bastion. I've been working my way through Bastion. Fallout, of course, classic. Absolutely love Fallout 4. Did a good job on that, but the game actually broke on me. I did the Brothers of Steel or whatever storyline, and when I tried to jump out of the vertibird at the very end of the game, the whole thing basically corrupted and stopped working. So that was a real shame, and I pretty much out of anger just stopped playing the game once that happened. I could have gone back like a long way back and started a different storyline, but yeah, I'd spent a lot of time on it and I was kind of over it. And then I moved on to this game. Okay, so we're at 16 minutes and we're working our way through the cave system, or depths, no caves. We would be through this quicker, but the Curse of the Lost has made our progress a little bit slower. Right, so we found the treasure room. Let's find out what's in it. Oh, yes. My most favorite power-up in the game. X-ray goggles. Absolutely awesome. I mean, talk about make the game unfairly easy. Okay, so let's find our way back to the boss room. I think we found the boss room already. My memory, because I'm talking at the same time, like kind of not fully paying attention. But if my memory serves me correctly, which it very rarely does, this way. Yeah, these curses are slightly annoying. Oh, seems we're here. I'm actually going to give some money to the donation box. Just because things like that happen. Store upgrades, so that unlocks more items, I think, in the store. We start with 2 items, and you can work your way up to about 7, I think. It's going to put as much money in here as possible until the donation machine breaks. And I'm out of money. Oh, no, I'm not out of money. Okay, there we go. The machine broke now. That's fine. Alright, so let's keep on making our way down to the boss room. Here it is. Right, so let's see what we're up against. Gertie Jr., fast guy. Very annoying character because he does that sliding charge that I can never predict. It should be pretty simple. Good thing is the X-ray specs make this fairly easy for me. Okay, rubbish power-up. Don't like that power-up at all. I only like it when it gives you the 3 black hearts. Then it's good. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is the blowing up guy. Let's blow up all these TNTs, just in case. Also, make sure you're fully charged before you walk into another room, just so it's less things to worry about when you actually go into the next room. Okay, so we haven't died yet. This run's been pretty simple. Could do with having full health. This is an insurance policy. But the good thing is about those black hearts, when you deplete the black heart, it actually does do max damage in whatever room you're in. So I'm just trying to remember how this works. Okay, that's right. So pretty simple. I could have been blowing those up as I was going along, but it's fine. My frame rate's tanking a little bit, which is kind of useful just for dodging some of the bullets. Not very fair, but there we are. I will take advantage of tanking frame rate. Good of this game. So Caves 2, Flooded Caves specifically, you'll notice that they introduce gaps in the floor and stuff which limits your movement. Which of course means you have to really think about where you're walking before where you walk. Is that even a sentence? Okay, because we have the X-ray specs, this has become substantially easier. It's unfairly easy, I mean, I would say. Okay, I don't like any of the bean power-ups. I don't know, I'm just not a fan. Not a big fan. Oh, it's turned into an hourglass, that's weird. And we are still doing this on hard mode, so hopefully, when we get if we manage to do any completions, we will also get those completions in hard mode and normal mode together. So here we go, now we are up to 3 items in the shop instead of 2, because we got that shop upgrade achievement. That's good. We will use that money to get a 9-volt battery, which is kind of cool. I think the 9-volt battery double charges whatever spacebar power you have. I think. Oh! I was not paying attention. I do not have a single clue as to what just hit me. But never mind. I didn't particularly want to waste my hourglass on that. Okay, that's good. So we'll go and get that little heart down there, and then we'll be at full health. There are some spare rooms, but because this run has been going on a little bit longer than I hoped, I'm not actually going to go and explore those other rooms, so we're just going to go for it. We're going to hammer our way through. Wow! Angel room. I was not expecting an angel room. That's fantastic. And of course we're going to go for that. I don't know why I went for that, but I should have actually gone for the other thing, I think. Oh well. Let's see if these blue fires have any soul hearts. Nope. Not a problem. I don't know why I can't kill the angels. Maybe that happens later on. Maybe I've got to unlock a few other things first. Anyway, moving on to Depths 1. We've got some very, very nice power-ups now. To have these kind of things at any point in the game makes a run a hell of a lot easier. We might not have a lot of power behind our X-ray specs, but just the sort of area of damage potential just really makes the whole thing much more of a no-brainer. There we go. Lovely spooky music. Suits the aesthetic perfectly. Okay, as you can see, we are having no problems here. Hopefully we can get one of those no damage achievements on the caves area. That would be nice. Ooh, shop refresh. That's fun. I'm not going to waste my bomb just yet. I'm going to keep the bombs. Okay, we've found our treasure room. Angry fly, or attack fly, I think. He's violent. He is. Not very predictable. I think basically if you end up within a certain range of this guy, he will aggro on enemies and be useful in that respect. Don't waste a key. Right. Working our way through this level now. We have managed to get our power up for this level. Okay, made quick work of that worm. So with X-ray specs, of course, these kind of enemies where you can only hit them from one direction become substantially easier because of the X-ray goggles. Okay. And as I've said previously, there are no mods on this game. This is vanilla Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are playing this as if I just purchased it. Monstro 2! Not a big problem, just avoid that giant beam. But you want to bait the beam out, and you do that generally by just standing in front of him for a second, and then you should be okay. Just avoid the angles, and avoid the horizontal and vertical explosions from the flies. Okay, extra health. Up to 5 regular hearts, half a soul heart, and 1 black heart. You will notice that I get all the names wrong for everything. That's okay. There we go. Oh, is there an invisible one? Oh no, this guy. It's alright. I did not see him there. Soul hearts? Nope. Pills. I found pills. Nope. And
infested.
Ooh, infested. That's not bad. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that was easy. As I say, knock on wood, this run is going to be a real no-brainer. I don't think anything particularly can cause me too much problems. Maybe, oh that's it, champion, that's it, they're called champion enemies. So these guys are easy, you don't even bother on doing the blowing up the barrels, you just cheese them from the sidewall. Okay, we have found the treasure room. I don't want that. I do not want that fly thing. I do not want the jump thing. We will waste our coinage. I don't think I want that either. We will waste our coinage and then we'll waste our bombs. We don't need that because we've already got the pass-through effect with the... Ooh, does that work? I can't remember if that compounds with... That's fun. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Little baby monster just throwing up on everyone while I'm using my X-ray specs. Little goggles, whatever they're called. That's fantastic. I just got to remember to charge it before I leave for the next room. Okay, boring spike room. Okay, good thing is we don't have any curses on us, so it's much easier to work our way through this level. Taking the spider down. let's see what we have here. So this isn't actually an extra large level, so we've only got one treasure room to worry about. So these brain maggot things do take up floor space, which is annoying. But we've managed to work our way through the whole level to the boss. So here we go. I'm in hard mode. So as I said on previous run, stay in the middle as much as you can. It just reduces your area of interest. And also, you wanted to stay away from those doors. Okay, that's the first time we got hit by Mom, because I was sort of stuck between some rocks. Love the music for this level. And that's it. So we've now managed to unlock the womb, which we haven't done yet. New things. So this is where the game, I think, personally, the game does get a lot more difficult. It's quite a difficulty spike here for new players, definitely. And they introduce a lot of enemies that are a little bit trickier than previous enemies. For example, I don't know what their actual name is, but these are sort of like little white worm guys that sort of run around the level and sticking their heads out through the floor. They're very quick. And they can make very quick work of you on hard mode. Okay. Nearly down here. I mean, with X-ray goggles, we are mowing through this. And having the little guy throwing up over everyone. Ah, here are the things that I'm talking about. These guys are very irritating. Okay, let's get rid of these teleport room things. Keep on spawning enemies in. Okay. The sun. We will save this particular tarot card for when we need it, when I want to sort of expose the whole level's layout. I don't need that. This is more... I suppose I could come back for that. I'll use the devil card for the boss room, and then I'll come back for the that other tarot card, the stars tarot card, which gives you full health and it exposes the whole map for you. Unless you're cursed. Always forget that. I always forget. And I end up using the tarot card when there's Curse of the Blind, and it doesn't do anything. Very irritating. Okay, this is a trap room. This is a new trap room I haven't seen yet, so that's fine. Yeah, that's slightly irritating. Definitely, I'm really doing a bad job of that. Wow, lost a lot of health in that room. Not experienced that trap room before, and this is myself. I suppose I could have hourglassed again. I keep on forgetting I have the hourglass power up, but never mind. So, working our way through the womb levels. I think this is the womb level. Scarred worm. So pleasant. Everything sort of gets a lot darker and grittier. Bad trip, don't want that of course. Okay, one of the big rooms. Just avoid all these blaster guys. That will bait them into triggering a certain direction and then move away from that direction. Charge up before we move into the next rooms. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I think also when you're in this, on these last two levels, you're what? That's nice. They actually do one hard damage. Never mind. I know I'm getting a bit quieter now, mainly because I'm having to concentrate just a little bit more here. Okay, we found the boss. Let's just go for it. Oh, actually, the sensible thing to do is not just go for it, because I am only got 2 hearts left. We're going to go back and get that tarot card. The sun tarot card, I think it was. Because that will at least replenish our health. Then I can still use the devil card for when I go back to take on the boss. Right. And it'll expose us some secret rooms. One secret room, to be precise. It's fine. Let's go and find out what's in this secret. Oh, that was stupid. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the mini-map. Oh well, we've got 4 hearts. Maybe there's some hearts in here. There are not, but maybe one of these is full health infested, and we don't know. Oh, speed up. That's good. I'll take a speed up, and let's blow up this and see what's here. Spiders. Great. Right, so we're just going to make our way to the boss room now. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Next level gamer over here. So, yes, it's my second ever gaming video. We will be sticking with Binding of Isaac for now, until I get bored of playing this game. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I will attempt to read the comments. They're nice. Normally that boss is a nightmare, but because we have such a great set of power-ups, that was pretty easy work. We don't want pheromones. What is this? Tears up. That just basically improves our charge rate, which is fantastic. We'll take the devil. We don't need pheromones or I found pills. Oh, I unlocked Eve. Thanks. I think we've nearly unlocked all of the characters already in 2 runs. It's kind of cool. Okay, money. Let's reduce our karma by blowing up the shopkeeper, or the gambler, or whatever he is. The arcade, and let's find some more pills here. What we got here? Don't know. Bad trip, so we don't want bad trip. Friends till the end. Okay, that's fun. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. You don't even need to be even like slightly close to these enemies with the X-ray goggle mode. So nice. Okay. Alright. Here's those annoying through the floor guys. Always be careful when you walk backwards because they can sort of like pop out of the ground right behind you and take that down, take that health off you. Getting through this quite nicely though, not having any big problems just yet. It's those trap rooms that mainly mess me up because I haven't experienced many of them, so I don't know what the patterns are for them. But we will carry on. Oh, another achievement. I don't know what that is. Butterbean has appeared in the basement. Okay. Ziki. Ooh, I'm not going to waste my time trying to get to that just because it's covered by spikes and I do not have flying right now. Or any way of floating, at the very least. Must remember that I have the hourglass, just in case I make any mistakes. Of course, I don't know where specifically I'm going. We're looking for the boss because there's no power-ups, power-up runs. There's a mini-boss here. Treasure rooms, I mean. Avoid the red poops as best as possible. And we are good here. No secret room exposed. Just gotta try and cheese that out as quickly as possible. Yeah, you kind of have to really just take the first half a second to just see what's in the room rapidly to sort of make your game plan. Otherwise, you're going to get into trouble pretty quickly. Alright, so Mum's heart, here we go. We're on hard mode. So the first thing we'll do is get rid of these eyeballs. The eyeballs will stick around. And then you just kind of hammer it out and just you get a little bit of a bullet hell situation. Also, try not to lose yourself in all of your friendly characters that you're with, because it's quite hard to find yourself sometimes. Okay, so we did that with 0 damage. This is great. Of course, that was bound to happen because of the power-ups we have. I should have gone down there. That was stupid. But 34 minutes. That was a good enough run for me. Run 2. Unlocked Lost Baby. Unlocked Eden. Just quickly see how many characters we've unlocked now. We now have Isaac, Magdalene, Cain, Waiting on Judas. We have Eve, Samson, Azazel, one of my favourite characters, Lazarus, Eden. Nice. Okay, gang. Well, that was fun. That was run number 2. We will do more hard mode Isaac very soon. I have been Frankmusik, and I'll be back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.